As you know, we are always about luxury, and today is not going to be different. We're going to be talking about what $90 million can buy you in Santa Monica, California. And yes, this is it. 22,640 square feet, 13 bathrooms, a pool longer than most people's entire street, a karaoke room, an indoor basketball court, a private spa, a wine cellar, a screening room, and a primary bedroom suite that is literally the size of the average American home. Welcome to 1525 San Vicente Boulevard, the most jaw-dropping megamansion on the entire west side of Los Angeles. We are going inside, room by room, and trust me, you need to stay till the end, because what I'm going to show you at the back of this property will genuinely stop you in your tracks. But before we walk in, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and smash the like button right now. We tour the most extraordinary homes on the planet, and this one might just be the wildest we've ever stepped inside. Now let's go. I've toured some wild properties in my time, and I still got goosebumps right there. Welcome to 1525 San Vicente Boulevard, Santa Monica, $90 million. Now before we even get to the front door, let's talk about what you are looking at, because every single detail of this arrival is intentional. This motor court fits 30 cars. 30. Full valet situation. Meanwhile, most of us are circling the block for parking. But that is a different life entirely. The pavers are oversized suede tone stone. The water feature is custom built and cascading. And these palm trees lining the driveway, they did not plant baby palms and wait 20 years. They brought in fully mature, sky-high palms, because at $90 million, patience is simply not on the menu. This house, known by the name Skycliff, was built in 2012 and represented one of the grandest residential projects on the entire west side at the time. As of 2026, the property does not appear on active listings, which suggests it may have transacted or been pulled from the market. But today, we are touring the $90 million vision, because that number tells you everything about what this estate was designed to be. 1.6 flat acres in Santa Monica, unicorn territory, 22,640 square feet across 3 full levels, 7 bedrooms, 13 bathrooms, and a pool so extraordinary it will make your jaw drop. But we are getting to that. First, we go inside. The moment you step through those doors, you understand immediately that this is not just a big house. This is a statement. A clean white aesthetic takes over everything. But this is not your standard minimalist white. This is rich, warm, layered luxury in white. The ceilings soar, and right in the center of this entry, an illuminated, curved circular staircase rises through the home like a piece of sculpture. Under your feet, light rift white oak floors. Look at the contrast between those warm floors and the black trim running along every edge and frame. Dark and light, shadow and brightness. It is architectural theater. The finishes in this home are extraordinary in every sense of the word. We are talking Macassar ebony, one of the rarest and most expensive woods on earth. Brushed limestone, polished marble, black rift cut oak. These are not materials selected from a showroom. They are individually sourced, individually specified, and in many cases custom fabricated exclusively for this house. Molori treated this building like a gallery installation. And the furniture? Every single piece was custom designed by Molori in partnership with some of the world's most prestigious luxury brands: Amenity, Flexform, Fendi, and Bentley. Yes, Bentley, the car company. As in, if your tastes run to a $250,000 vehicle, you will find that exact same standard of craftsmanship reflected in your living room furniture. This is one of my favorite rooms in the entire house, the library. Look at these built-in shelves, floor-to-ceiling illuminated ebony. A fireplace anchors the room. The light bounces off these surfaces in the most dramatic way. This is the kind of room where you pour a glass of wine, look out at the golf course, and genuinely feel like you own the world. Now, right around the corner, the formal dining room. Look at this table. This is not a table for a family dinner. This is a table where you seat 25 people. 25. This room exists for entertaining at a level that most people will simply never experience. And what does every great dining room need? A great wine room. Here it is. The wine cellar. Dramatic black shelving, dramatically illuminated. The way the light catches each bottle in here, it looks less like storage and more like a contemporary art installation. This is not a collection. This is a curation. Kitchens, plural, because one kitchen is not enough at $90 million. This is the main chef's kitchen. The cabinetry was custom designed by Molori and manufactured in Italy. Not ordered from a catalog, not installed off the shelf. Designed by Molori, fabricated in Italy, installed here. The appliances are professional grade, discreetly hidden behind minimalist wood panels, so the kitchen looks like a showroom even when it is cooking for 50 people. And then around the corner, the catering kitchen. A completely separate, professional-grade prep space, so that when you are hosting your 25-person dinner, your private chef does not have to share counter space with a catering team. It sounds absurd until you're the one hosting a gala in your own living room. Then it makes perfect sense. Alright, it is time for the part of this house that stops every single person dead in their tracks. Welcome to the amenity wing. First, the screening room, private theater. The couches are deep, plush, and custom configured for maximum comfort. The tables are perfectly positioned. You can host a private movie premiere. You can binge an entire series in complete silence. Or you can do what I would do, fall asleep by 8 p.m. and pretend it was intentional. Next door, and I love that this exists, the karaoke room. Not a karaoke machine in the corner of a game room. A room, purpose-built, for karaoke. Because at this level of wealth, your hobbies deserve their own square footage. And then this, the indoor half basketball court, with a full gym right alongside it. In Los Angeles, where the weather is perfect for outdoor sport 300 days a year, somebody still said, I want basketball on demand, rain or shine, at any hour. And they built it inside the house. I genuinely respect that. Also in this zone, the professional spa, full treatment rooms, the kind of space where you can receive a massage, a facial, a pedicure, without ever leaving your property. This is what the ultra-wealthy mean when they say they do not need to go out. Everything is already here. Everything comes to you. And downstairs, the underground garage with parking for 8 additional vehicles, beyond the 30 spaces in the motor court. All told, this estate can accommodate 38 cars. If you have a car collection, this might be the most practical real estate purchase you ever make. Let's go upstairs, because the primary suite is, and I cannot stress this enough, completely insane. 2,500 square feet, just for the primary bedroom suite. The average American home is roughly this size, and this is one room, one suite, in a 7-bedroom house. There's a fireplace sitting area, walls of glass that open directly to a private balcony overlooking the Riviera Country Club golf course. Old growth trees in the foreground, mountains in the distance, and perfectly manicured fairways as far as the eye can see. 2 marble bathrooms, dual, completely separate, each with their own distinct design language and materials. And then 2 walk-in closets, each one its own design story. One is floor-to-ceiling wood. The other has soaring mirrored walls. These are not closets. These are rooms you get dressed inside. Each of the 6 additional bedrooms has its own ensuite bathroom and its own unique design treatment. Some feature floor-to-ceiling wood paneling. Others have soaring mirrored walls. No two are the same. Molori clearly treated every single room as a separate creative project. And now, the moment I told you to wait for, the outdoor space. I have toured hundreds of properties all over the world, and this backyard stops you every single time. That pool is 125 feet long. 125 feet. That is nearly half a football field of water in your private backyard. The pool is lined with perfectly manicured grass on both sides. Resort-style lounge chairs. The whole thing looking out over 200 feet of Riviera Country Club frontage. To the right, the covered pool cabana. And this is not a little shade structure. This cabana has a dining table that seats 16 people, with a full outdoor kitchen, wood cabinetry, top-of-the-line appliances, so you can host a full sit-down dinner outdoors while the pool glows behind you. And then the fire pit, set back from the pool, surrounded by mature palms. When the sun drops behind the mountains and the landscape lighting comes on, orange flames flickering, the pool reflecting the night sky, the canyon stretching ahead, it is genuinely one of the most cinematic outdoor settings I have ever stood in. This is what 200 feet of private Riviera Country Club frontage on 1.6 flat acres in Santa Monica actually looks like. At night, you are not in a house. You are in your own private resort. Let's talk honestly about the numbers, because transparency matters on this channel. This property was originally listed at $90 million following its 2019 Molori remodel, one of the highest residential asking prices in Santa Monica history. Before that, Colony Capital billionaire Tom Barak had owned the estate since 2014, having purchased it for $24.5 million. Barak sold it off-market in July 2017 for $34 million to Arif Corona LLC, the entity that commissioned the full Molori redesign. Post-remodel, the home came to market at $90 million. By 2022, that price had dropped to $69 million. The most recent active listing, placed by the agency in May 2024, was priced at just under $60 million. As of 2026, the home no longer appears as an active listing, which suggests it may have sold or been withdrawn from the market. Now, why the reductions? This is an important real estate lesson. Ultra-luxury price adjustments have very little to do with the quality of the property. The buyer pool for a $60 to $90 million home is extraordinarily small on a global scale. Market timing, interest rate environments, and the simple reality that finding the right buyer for the rarest properties takes time. All of these factors are in play. What has never changed is what this property represents. Designed by Richard Landry, the king of the Megamansion. Reimagined by Molori Design. 22,640 square feet. 7 bedrooms. 13 bathrooms. A 125-foot pool. Riviera Country Club frontage. 1.6 flat acres. Furnishings created in collaboration with Fendi, Bentley, Minotti, and Flexform. There is genuinely nothing else like it west of the 405. So, would you live here? Drop your answer in the comments right now. I want to hear it. Would you take the $90 million lifestyle, the indoor basketball court, the karaoke room, the 2,500 square foot primary suite, The pool the length of half a football field? Or is there something about a house this extraordinary that feels like too much, even for you? Comment below. I read every single one. And if this video gave you that jaw-dropping feeling, the feeling you came here for, please give it a like right now. It takes 2 seconds, and it genuinely helps this channel bring you more of the world's most extraordinary properties every single week. Subscribe if you have not already, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a tour. Because next week, we have something that might actually top this. I know, I did not think that was possible either. I am Elite Living. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.